All right, yes, class. And it could be for CKMS people also. What I'm going to go through today, I made an old video on installing, on my school page here, I've got a whole bunch of different free softwares. Now, this is freeware, so meaning you can go follow any of these links and install this software on your home computer. I provide a little description of what it's for. So video editor, screen capture, you could do, this is what I'm using right now, OBS, to make these. This is almost like a Photoshop. This is what we're gonna look at today. I've already got one for this mix, which is a really cool one. So if you want to, I would check out another video for how to install that. Now, one update that I've read is that here I have the lame add-on, and it's actually not lame. It's a super cool add-on that allows you to export as an MP3. But I've heard that the lame add-on is now included in the Audacity software. Anyways, I don't have it on this computer, so I'm gonna do this now. Now, if you're a radio station person, go to audacityteam.org and go to their downloads page. Now, I want Audacity for Windows. I'm running a Windows computer, but if you want it for Mac or Linux as well, it is available for that as well. Now, I want the latest version. So I'm going to click here. Free to download. I want the Windows one. And there we go. Audacity Windows 2.3.3. Let me just fix this. My screen is slightly bigger, so you couldn't see it download there. If you follow those steps that I just did, what you should see is down in that bottom corner right there. Bottom corner of my screen, it just downloaded. Now you can right click and say show in folder and go and see it in your downloads, and you could move it to wherever you want. But I'm gonna install it right from here. So I'm just gonna double click on it. You could have just clicked on that as well. And I'm hoping it's not gonna mess anything up because I'm using my microphones and using a lot of audio codecs to film this. So hopefully nothing messes up. Let's see, we'll say run. Yes, we want to be able to download stuff from the internet. I want to install it in English. I'm going to click next. This is the license. I'm going to agree with the license. It's going to install it on the C drive. If you want a desktop shortcut, so a button right on your desktop, let's do it. Let's install. There we go. That easy. So if you're in my class, you can follow those links. If not, you're going to want to go to that website that I mentioned before, which will take you to this download. And once we get in, I'll just open it up. So it doesn't take long at all to install, just a minute or two. There's no serial key because it's freeware. And I'm going to leave this launch Audacity so we can see what it looks like. Okay, if you install this, quick help, you can view it online or install it. There's a manual, a forum, all this stuff. I I've used it before. I'm sure the interface has changed slightly. Okay, and here it is. Now, it's pretty straightforward. Right now, there's not much going on. But if I were to, I haven't actually, let me try. You used to not be able to drag and drop stuff. But let me just see if I go to, I've got a whole bunch of podcasts in here. Let me go to my radio show intro. I wonder if I can drag and drop it right in here. Wow. Okay, so it is so much better. That is our wave. That's what it looks like. It looks something like this. Now, this is a radio podcast I did, so it is pretty well set up, but there's a whole bunch of things that you can do. Let me just turn off my music here. If I hit play, might be loud. And so then that's what I've got recorded. Now let's suppose this beginning, which was a car crash, so I think I had it loud, was way too loud. You can do stuff like effect, amplify, and you can unamplify it. So you can move it down. You can allow clipping if you want it to go really high. I probably allowed clipping for that car smash. I don't actually use this as my opener anymore, but I used to quite often, and it smushed it down. Quite often you'll do the opposite. If you notice, oh, this little part of my podcast is way too quiet and you can't hear that person, I might go effect, amplify. It automatically does it so that it increases the one that's the highest to the top in that range, or the lowest, but you can tell it to do more. So if you did effect, amplify, allow clipping, and do it way high, like maybe I'll do it way too high. Like that'll sound like terrible. It'll sound like garbage. Anyways, this was just supposed to be an install video. I got a little bit carried away right there and started doing a bit too much stuff. So if you need Audacity, super easy way right there to be able to do something. Now, one other thing, you can hook it up. I don't know if this will work right now. You can choose your microphone here and hit record. And if you got your microphone hooked up, see mine's a little bit hot right now. You can adjust the input volume here, and that's bringing it down. Anyways, I'm getting way too excited. I said I'm not going to go through features, but this is one way that you can record a podcast right here. Stop. And now I've got everything that I just said there recorded. Oop, play. Input volume here, and that's bringing it down. Anyways, I'm getting way too excited. I said I'm not going to go through features, but this is one way that you can record a podcast. So, anyways, if you want some audio recording software, free to use, super easy to use, you can do a whole bunch of cool stuff on it. I would go check it out at the links that we got there. Tons of effects you can do, a whole bunch of stuff. All right, hopefully this helps.